Yo, what's up guys, Luke here, and today I have a 3-minute MK14 MOAB for you guys on the map Interchange. This is some ground war domination. I'm playing with a couple of my buddies, Sarcasm, and a couple of his subscribers and stuff, friends off Twitter. It was a really fun time, and yeah, so I'll get into the gameplay. So what I'm using is the MK14 with the red dot sight. It's a really good gun, well, not a really good gun, but you know, when you're using the MK14, you don't like the iron sights. At least me personally, the iron sights look like a butthole, and like, I mean, the iron sights are terrible. I mean, what I personally like to use is the red dot and the rapid fire combination, because this gun doesn't really kick that much. It's virtually little to no recoil, similar to the M16. You know, the M16 isn't that good of a weapon at all. I think I only have one MOAB with it for my, when I was going for the MOABs with like every single assault rifle and SMG. I got it with the M16, and that gun is not very good at all. But anyway, back to the topic at hand, the MK14. So yeah, what I usually like to run on it is the red dot and the rapid fire, which is probably the best setup you can get. But I did not have the two attachments yet unlocked for this thing. I didn't have the rapid fire. And this gameplay was pretty good because it's a pretty fast MOAB, and then, you know, I get this one ballistic vest here and it gets shot away in like 10 seconds, so it's kind of pointless. But yeah, basically what you want to do on Interchange, I've talked about it many times, is just keep them into A domination, and it's very simple. And yeah, what I want to talk a bit more about today is kind of the balance in the assault rifle category and which assault rifles are, you know, better than others and that sort of stuff. So obviously, in my personal opinion, I think most people will agree with me. You guys can let me know in the comments what your favorite assault rifle is, but my favorite assault rifle is definitely the ACR, and that is simply because, you know, it just feels awesome in your hands when you're picking up those kills. And other than that, the ACR is just, you know, it's little to no recoil. I use it with the silencer extended mags. Little to no recoil, fairly high damage, and you know, you can pick people off from every single range. You can win gunfights. You know, the closer gunfights, you're going to lose to an SMG, which is frustrating at times, but you know, obviously an SMG should outclass the assault rifles at close range. Shotgun should outclass the ACR at close range, that sort of stuff, which just adds balance to the game, which you want to have in a game. And what's you know, lots of people like to snipe on Interchange, and you know, it's decent. I think there was one guy in this game that we were playing with that went on like a 22 gun streak with the sniper, and he was freaking out when he didn't get the MOAB. It was you know, unfortunate for him, but pretty funny for the rest of us. Getting back into, you know, the assault rifles, you definitely want to be using the ACR or the SCAR L if you're going for, you know, a great gameplay. Those are the two best ones. You know, those are what I consider the high class. There's kind of two classes of assault rifles. There's the high damage, low fire rate, and then there's the complete opposite, which is the high fire rate, low damage. And the ACR is kind of like the middle, and you know, sometimes medium is better than getting a large or a small in certain situations. And yeah, that's what I like to run. It's kind of like the all-around gun. You know how in like Batman, Gotham City Imposters, I was gonna say Arkham City, but Gotham City Imposters, you can run, you know, you can pick your guy to be super fat, super skinny, and that depends on, you know, how fast you run. It's kind of like that. The ACR is kind of in the middle, and that's the middle guy that I use in Batman as well. Batman's a pretty good game. I need to get on there and play that a bit more. But yeah, definitely the weaker end of the assault rifles are the M14 and the M16. And the Type 95 is also a 3 burst, you know, the slower fire rate one. But the damage on that thing, the hip fire on that thing, it just adds to it and makes it one of the better guns in the game, especially if you slap on a rapid fire. That's definitely what I recommend when you're using these slower fire rates, is slap on the rapid fire, and it really will help you out in those, you know, close quarters engagements. But definitely, you know, there's some other middle guns that are, you know, complete average. I would say the ACR and the SCAR L are the best guns in the assault rifle category if you're trying to use those. And you know, the guns that are kind of in the middle are like, you know, an AK-47, an M4A1, a G36. G36 does not have the best iron sights in my personal opinion. I like to use it with the red dot and the silencer. Same with the M4A1, red dot and silencer. Some people prefer silencer extended mags, but it's up to you guys. Whatever you guys like to run. You know, that's the thing about class setups. You know, there's many class setups that work for most commentators, but some of you guys may prefer red dots. You know, slap on that red dot, and definitely recommend using the silencer and using assault rifles in this game. So anyway, guys, that's the gameplay. If you did enjoy it, please leave it a like rating. That would be epic if we could hit 500 likes. I think you guys would enjoy this gameplay. It's pretty epic, pretty fast MOAB. And as always, guys, subscribe for Cookie. I'm out. Peace.